Hello everybody. Yellowstone continues to make us happy with one episode after another as Season 4 is continuing with full speed. The series had made us wait for almost 2 years after the striking Season 3 finale. Thus, the fanbase welcomed the new season with open arms as their patience was draining away. Thankfully, Season 4 has started with a banging premiere episode, fulfilling more than our expectations. Most fans were preparing themselves for some brutal and unwanted deaths of the beloved characters. And yet, the show surprised us all by keeping everybody alive and well. Naturally, the audience was pleased to see that they were all wrong for all this time and the Duttons were ready as the whole crew to take their revenge. In the first couple of episodes, we saw the Duttons struggling to realize what had happened to them exactly at first, and then acknowledging the circumstances and planning to find the responsible parties. Since then, the search for the attacks continues as the Duttons are acting as one unit, except for Jamie, who is considered as one of the possible threats to his own family, which is a bummer. Episode 3, however, has become the one that truly shows the family's efforts in tracking their families down. The episode started with a sequence of Casey, Rip, and others going after some people with the hope of finding the real attackers. In the meantime, John was waiting patiently at home to get some good news about their quest. Unfortunately, he didn't get that highly expected news, at least not in the very beginning. Then, however, something important happened as Rainwater's driver brought the man whom he caught in the previous episode for claiming that he showed John Dutton to John himself. Let us backtrack for a few minutes. Initially, Rainwater met with John, telling him that they found the possible perpetrator of the attack. When John looked at the ID of the man in question, it didn't ring any bell in his mind as he doesn't know that man who is in a prison nearby. Still, he decided to follow the lead to find out who ordered him to attack the Duttons. Then, Rainwater left the place. While Rainwater's driver urged John to wait for a second to show him the other guy he caught a couple of episodes ago when he was gambling in the casino. The miserable man told John that he was ordered by the guy in the prison to gather a group of men to attack the Duttons. John thanked Rainwater's driver and took the man with him. At the end of the episode, we saw John and the gambler man at an empty field. It was obvious that John was going to kill him. However, the incident didn't take place as smoothly as we assumed. Instead, John decided to provide him with the opportunity of an even chance. In this fair play, the guy was given a gun as well, with a chance to shoot at John before John kills him. Well, in the end, he failed to win over John as John shot at him multiple times and killed him. This was the first time that a Dutton killed a man concerning the attacks, and we estimate that it won't be the last. Another important incident of the episode was Beth's complicated relationship with the boy Carter. Out of compassion, she decided to buy him some new clothes and challenged Rip's authority in doing so. Rip disagreed with Beth in her decision, by saying that this is treating the boy as if he is a pet. If you treat him like he is your pet, he would act like a pet, Rip said, implying that the boy doesn't deserve to be spoiled as he has the potential to corrupt. Beth still insisted on taking the boy to the shopping. However, when they went shopping, the boy pushed his chance too far too quickly by insisting on buying luxurious things despite Beth's rejection. In the meantime, a woman also intervened in their discussion by claiming that the way Beth treats Carter is child abuse. The overall incident drew Beth crazy, as she is triggered on one of her soft spots, which is raising a child of her own. She quickly realized that Carter is not her child. When she went home, Carter was not with her as she left the boy at the barn. Beth apologized to Rip since he was the right one. When Rip told her that Carter will never be their boy even if he fixes his behavior, and in fact, they will have no boy at all, Beth said, "The day you will resent me for this is approaching." From this heartbreaking family scene, we move to Casey's family drama as Monica and Tate are still struggling to overcome the attack that they survived in the first episode. Both refused to join the dinner as Tate hid under the bed, even in the presence of his father. Eventually, Casey got mad over their behavior and forced Tate to come out of the bed. He told Tate that he is stronger than he realized, and there is nothing to be afraid of as he already faced his biggest fear and overcame it. Tate listened to his father. But Monica was still upset. Casey blamed Monica for Tate's behavior, as Monica said that she hates him for bringing them to the Yellowstone ranch. "I told you he is bad," she said, referring to John. "And now we are bad too," she continued. In response, Casey said, "We're not the bad ones. The people who attacked us are bad, and we are not bad for protecting ourselves." Monica went through a mental breakdown, as it was clear she had had enough of the Duttons and their enemies. Have you enjoyed the third installment of Yellowstone's fourth season? Do you agree with Monica in her reaction to Casey? Do you think Beth and Rip are abusing the boy Carter? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you soon.